How Statistics Strengthen Human Services Research, a comparison of two human services studies. Good day everyone! Today, we'll be talking about how statistics help strengthen human services research. We'll show this by comparing two studies and explaining the statistical tools they used.
Introduction: The power of data in human services. This presentation explores how statistical methods are applied in the real world human services research, transforming raw data into actionable insight that improve lives. In human services, we rely on evidence to know if an intervention actually works. This presentation will show how statistics guide decisions in mental health care and addiction treatment.
Purpose of our project. Number 1, understand statistical tools. Delve into the specific statistical methods used in the two distinct human services studies. Number 2, data-driven decisions. See how empirical data provides the foundation for informed decision-making in practice. Number 3, connect theory to practice. Bridge the gap between statistical concepts and their tangible impact on human services interventions. The goal of this project is to understand how statistical tools are used in real research. We want to see how data supports the hypothesis and how research uses numbers to prove whether their programs are effective.
Study 1 Overview: The HOPE Study, published in BMC Psychiatry in 2022. This study investigated the effectiveness of collaborative care. Its focus: collaborative care versus standard care for depression. Participants: over 2,400 adults. Duration: 12-month. Intervention period: measurement: PHQ-9 Depression Severity Score. Our first study is the HOPE study from BMC Psychiatry. It compared collaborative care versus standard care for patients in rural India who have depression and chronic illnesses. There were more than 2,400 participants, and their depression levels were measured using the PHQ-9 over 12 months.
Study 1. Statistical tools utilized. Number 1. Mixed effects model. Accounts for variability within and between participant groups and winner. Number 2. Repeated measures analysis. Analyze changes in depression scores over multiple time points. Number 3. Time per treatment interaction. Revealed a significant difference or P is less than 0.001 in how treatment affected outcomes over time. This study used mixed effects models and repeated measures analysis. These tools are used when data is collected at multiple time points, like at baseline, 3, 6, and 12 months. They help compare scores over time and between groups.
Why these tools fit the HOPE study? Continuous data. The PHQ-9 scores are continuous, making them suitable for these advanced models. Repeated measurements. Captures individual changes and trends over the 12-month period. Clustered participants. Account for the natural grouping of participants within 49 different clinics, avoiding biased results. These were the right tools because the PHQ-9 scores were continuous. The participants were clustered in 49 clinics, and the researchers measured depression repeatedly over time. Mixed effect models can handle all these conditions. The results showed a bigger drop in depression for the collaborative care group.
Study 2 Overview: Opioid Addiction Intervention. This study focused on the effectiveness of social work interventions for opioid addiction in treatment centers. Participants: 60 individuals, 30 intervention, 30 control. Intervention: 10 sessions of targeted social work support. And lastly, measurement: General Health Questionnaire or GHQ scores to assess mental well-being. The second study tested a structured social work intervention for people with opioid addiction. There were 60 participants, 30 received the intervention, and 30 were in the control group. Their general health was measured using the General questionnaire.
Study 2. Statistical tools utilized. Number 1. Independent t-test. Compares the mean GHQ scores between the intervention and control group post-intervention. Number 2. ANCOVA. Adjusts for any pre-existing differences in baseline GHQ scores between the groups, enhancing result accuracy. Number 3. Effect size, or n squared is equal to 0.167. Indicates the practical significance of the intervention, showing a meaningful impact on health outcomes.
The researchers used t-test, ANCOVA, and effect size. T-tests were used to compare the two groups. ANCOVA adjusted the post-test scores using the pre-test scores, and the effect size showed how strong the intervention's impact was.
Why these tools fit? An opioid addiction study, group comparison, and perfect for directly comparing two independent groups, intervention versus control. Continuous scores. GHQ data being continuous is well suited for t-test and ANCOVA. Baseline control. ANCOVA ensures that any observed improvements are due to the intervention, not initial differences. The data strongly supports that the social work intervention lead to significant improvements in health. These tools were appropriate because the researchers need to compare two groups and control for their fitness score. Since the data was continuous t-test and ANCOVA were suitable, the result showed significant improvements in the intervention group.
Comparison and relevance to human services. The HOPE study. Longitudinal, multi-site, complex interactions. Used mixed effects models for nuanced understanding of change over time in depression. Opioid study. Two-group comparison, direct intervention impact. Use t-test and ANCOVA to measure immediate effects on general health. Both studies demonstrate that statistics are crucial for evaluating the effectiveness of human services interventions. Statistics guide better services and outcomes, ensuring interventions genuinely improve lives. Both studies use different statistical tools, but for the same reason: to see if an intervention works. Study 1 focused on comparing groups over time, while Study 2 focused on comparing two groups before and after the treatment. This study shows how statistics help us make us better decisions in human services by providing which programs are effective. Thank you for listening, guys.